Why is this generic theme song playing for me as I come out to the ring tonight? I deserve more as World Heavyweight Champion. Which, by the way, that brings me to my next point. I defeated Spinny in a matter of seconds last week on the Twitch front page, and now she expects to still carry on that shot for the main event of the big one in 2 weeks? I think not. So what? Oh, so you do want to come out here, little girl? Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to cross that road? I'm sorry your mic isn't working, Spinny. No one can hear you. I made sure that here in my nightmare world, you don't have a say-so in anything. So you could sit there and talk on your imaginary microphone all you want. But in my world, I don't know what's happening. I'm not controlling this. The game is controlling this. What did you do? These are my rules. This is my nightmare. What are you doing? What? Okay. Why am I holding the microphone weirdly in my claw? Wait, what's happening? Wait. This is just... Wait, what? This is a match now. Okay. I thought I was... Oh, okay. Okay, well, we're having a match.
Hello everybody and welcome to this week's Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. And to start off our show, our current rating CPW World Heavyweight Champion came out here to trash talk Spinny, this year's Croaky Cabaret Rumble winner. And apparently this has turned, the game had a mind of its own and Spinny decided to have a match here. That's definitely a new formula from the last time we did this. By the way, this is the first time that we are going to be using this mode to do matches on the new video game. So obviously some updates have taken place since the last year's game, apparently, wherein the game has decided on its own to have a match. And what I believe was chosen was a submission match. That's a little bit more in-depth than what I'm used to from last year's season. But here we go. At the start of our show here tonight, April 14th episode of Tuesday Night Toxic. It is the World Heavyweight Champion and his number one contender, Spinny, who we saw in action last Tuesday as the World Champion implied. He put her down pretty quickly, actually. Spinny stood no chance to the powers of the claw of Psycho T, and she went down pretty quickly on the front page of Twitch. But here tonight, she's going to try to run it back and going to try to prove to everybody that she is, in fact, the rightful #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title coming up at our WrestleMania event in 2 weeks. And, oh, she waited for Psycho T to come out of the corner and hits that Dragon Twist Cutter, one of the moves that she's known for there. And I would say so far, she's pretty much handled herself here. I think she even caught Psycho T by surprise. He thought that this was his nightmare realm, and she turned it to, oh, he tried. He tried, but Spinny saw it coming. Wow, Spinny did not come to mess around tonight, going for a pin, but the referee's just sitting there watching her. Okay. So I guess that goes to show that this is actually, in fact, a submission-only match. Very interesting. Okay. That goes to show that pinfalls do not count in this type of scenario. Thank you for the raid, Scorpios.
9,472 has just come in with a raid. Thank you for joining us, friends.
Yes, thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, welcome to the first match of the night here at CPW Tuesday Night Toxic. We've got the World Heavyweight Champion battling the #1 contender and the Royal Rumble winner in an impromptu one-on-one matchup after Psycho T had some words to say to Spinny, but she wasn't going to stay in the backstage area and just let him rattle on. She came out here and has been looking good so far, I would say. She is definitely handling business, although the damage has been dealt, as you can tell from the bottom of the screen. It has definitely worked both ways, but it definitely does seem like Spinny came out here to try to make an epic comeback from her loss last Tuesday. She goes for another pin, but nothing's happening. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Spinny chose what kind of match type to have here, and she selected a submission match, but she's still going for pinfalls. Okay. we will see how this pans out. All right, here's a Razor's Edge. No, it's countered by Spinny. The World Heavyweight Champion looking to hit one of his maneuvers there. But Spinny gets out of that predicament and drops Psycho T with a DDT right onto his fedora. Psycho T now moving out to the ring apron. And, ooh, Psycho T with a nice knee lift counter. Uh-oh, he's going for it again. Uh-oh. He's got her this time. Oh, he's sucking her soul. He's draining her soul here in the nightmare world of Psycho T. Just in time for Mortal Kombat 2, the movie. Let's just hope that Psycho T doesn't mean Sean the Show Broderick in a match and that happens. Sean the Shoe will definitely have some PTSD from that. But it looks like it didn't quite work. Spinny's still alive and able to fight back. So maybe her soul is partially gone. And another Dragon Twist cutter under the world champion, Psycho T. As Spinny looks real good right here, despite part of her soul being sucked away. But there's Psycho T coming right back with the lariat and puts the boots to her. Here in our opening contest. This is yet another 2 weeks back-to-back preview match of our main event of our WrestleMania this year. The big one. Oh, we saw some of that soul suck sauce coming out of Spinny right there. Oh, look at that. Wait, is she battling back and earning her soul back? Is that what's happening here? Psycho T brought her soul to the nightmare realm, but every time she's fighting back, she's getting her soul back, I guess. Uh-oh, Psycho T stunned in the corner. He's in big trouble here from Spinny. Oh, running basement drop kick, but doesn't get anybody on that one. And again, if you avert your eyes to the bottom of the screen, you'll see the damage has been dealt on both sides pretty evenly. Psycho T sends, uh-oh, here comes the claw. Oh, man, and that is how he took care of business last Tuesday on the front page. But now he goes for a pin. And the referee says, this isn't the match you guys agreed to. Why are you pinning? At least I think that's what's happening here. Maybe they'll realize that they went for a submission. I'm pretty sure they picked a submission match in the selection. Someone can hit the rewind feature on Twitch and go back and see which box was selected, but I'm pretty sure I saw a submission. So we'll see what happens here, but this is in fact the first time I've integrated the show into Universe mode, so this is a first-time occurrence and utilization of this mode, so this is not a great start to this year's game. Hopefully we get someone to go for a submission, and we'll see. But here comes another Razor's Edge, and she slips out of it a second time. 0 for 2 on that maneuver. And yes, everybody in the game has built-in submissions, yes. Psycho T specifically has a hand claw submission that he makes people tap out with. But yeah, everybody comes. But he is resorting to using the Razor's Edge. He's really hell-bent, no pun intended, on finally... Oh, she reversed out of it again. Holy crap, 0 for 3. Well, we're going to go back to the top left corner of the ring. And he stomps her in the corner. Spinny stunned. Not looking good. Ooh. Running kick to the side of the face. And Spence trying to direct traffic. But Spinny cuts him off. And whips him over into the other corner. Look at that great camera angle. Ooh. What the heck? Spinny was trying to get fired up there, but took too long to taunt. Sidewalk slam from the world champ. And, oh my God. Oh! Using the non-clawed hand to hoist Spinny off the mat and slam her back down. And again, he goes back to the Razor's Edge again. Will it finally connect? On the 5th time, it does. Oh my God. And no pinfall. No pinfall, sir. You need to go for a submission. The referee's very confused. We're all confused. We need a submission. Someone do a submission. Oh, Falcon Arrow. Maybe Psycho T's got a submission set here. Oh. Over the top rope, neck first. Spence is, uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was going to dive out of the ring. I thought maybe he was going to try to, like, maybe love tap the referee. Oh my God. Elevated flatliner into the side of the ring apron. Spinny face first. Good God. And apparently no countouts. Yeah, that's a good observation there. No countouts as well. Yeah. I'm starting to think maybe Eric Bischoff might need to intervene here and just call this good here. I mean, this has been a great brawl between the two, for sure. If a submission doesn't occur in the next couple of minutes, I think Eric Bischoff is going to have to come out here and bring some security out here to break this thing up so that we can move on with the show. But we'll allow it to go just a little bit longer to see if someone can, you know, try to do a submission move. Again, everybody is built in with a submission, whether you have it as a finisher or a signature or not. Everybody has a signature in their move pool. So it's not like, oh, another pin. You're going to be there a while, buddy. Wow. Yep. Are we, is this the thing? I was about to do the old
help me, Leon!
Yep. Waiting for a submission. I mean, did anyone click the rewind feature on the stream and go and check and see which box she selected? Because the game, Spinny inside the video game selected, the game itself selected what type of match. And I think it selected submission. Okay, so the Spinny AI in the game selected a submission, but I guess they're just not smart enough to know it was a submission match. Okay, so that is confirmed. Come on, Spinny, you're the one that picked the dang match. Do a submission. I mean, at this rate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, right on the fedora. Well, I think there's only one thing to do here tonight. At this rate. And that is to get Eric Bischoff out here to intervene and basically, oh, Jesus. Get some security out here before the main event of the big one is put into an injury report, because these two are going to absolutely annihilate each other before the big pay-per-view in 2 weeks if we don't get someone out here to intervene. That was a great 5-star brawl, at least. All right, I guess we'll leave it at that. So far, not a good look for Universe mode in 2K26. Just when you thought that everything was looking good. 2K going to 2K, I guess. All right, we're going to get some security out here, break this thing up, and we'll be right back with our next match.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the corporation from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 270 pounds, Donald O. And his opponent, representing the good guys, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 219 pounds, Grem.
Help is on the way!
All right, here we go. We got ourselves a one-on-one matchup here. Second, I guess, match of the night. After what happened between the World Heavyweight Champion and the #1 contender, Spinny. It started with a match, ended with a brawl, I guess, a separation, if you will. But now we have our first official match, I guess you could say, from the get-go, as we have Grem deep in his rivalry with Thaddeus, the boss of CPW, taking on the corporate champion, Big Bully Domino, who flipped off the entire front page of Twitch last Tuesday, looked directly into the camera and did it, flipped everybody off on the front page, all 2,502 viewers. I completely marked out when that happened, and it was a great moment in the spirit of Domino. But here tonight, this is a very important matchup, and I'll tell you why. As we all know, the big one is coming up in 2 weeks. That is our WrestleMania event, and therein it is time once again. The year has rolled around to see who the 8 participants will be competing in that 8-person Money in the Bank briefcase ladder match. You know, the one that we had last year, that Chain won, and he held onto the briefcase for almost an entire year until the expiration date. Yes, it's time once again to figure out who will be the 8 participants in Money in the Bank in 2 weeks at the big one. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This match right here is our first qualifier for that match. Whoever wins this match will be the first entrant into this year's Money in the Bank ladder match at the big one. Huge opportunity here for the first ever CPW World Heavyweight Champion, Grem, and the corporate champion and the corporate representative of Domino. And look at this, Grem throwing Domino across the ringside area and getting back into the ring, doing exactly what Domino did to him. last week. And look at that. Or 2 weeks ago, rather. Oh my God, Grem almost returned the favor and did the same exact thing Domino did to him a few weeks back. But Domino able to get back into the ring and climb in before the 10 count. Here comes pizza punch from Grem. And pops Domino on the side of the face, goes for the cover. Only a 2 count there.
Cowabunga!
And Grem hitting the 1-2 punch, going for the cowabunga plunge there. Double arm DDT finisher, goes for the cover on Domino and almost gets it. Domino raising the shoulder up in the nick of time. Grem hitting Domino with everything he's got here. Both finishers back to back. Here comes a springboard front drop kick, takes Domino off his feet. So far, really a back and forth match here between these two. Of course, Grem is also deep in the middle of a rivalry with the boss of the company, Thaddeus. So this one kind of fits it like a glove that we're seeing this match right here. Second match of the night. And oh, what the heck was that? That was like a Shelton bomb. I've never seen Grem do that before. But Domino comes right back, hard right fist to the side of the googie head. Rear waist lock by Domino. Nope. Oh no, I think Danhausen just cursed Grem. That's not good. We'll see if that actually happens. Uh-oh, Domino with the roll-up. But Grem close to the ropes. And look at Domino flipping off the screen. No, and Grem says that's not very nice and hits him with a drop kick after Domino does the double fingers. And now Grem has got Domino scooped up again, double arms. Gets him again with the cowabunga plunge. Second time in the match. Is the cowabunga kid gonna do it? No. 2 count. Oh, Domino going for something. Grem rolls out of the way just a little bit quicker. And here comes Grem. Another pizza roll-up. And oh, he's doing air guitar. He's doing air guitar.
That's what I'm talking about.
Grem filling it here tonight. Can he capitalize? No, Domino fires back with a chop block.
That's what I'm talking about.
And connects with a jawbreaker. Grem now trying to stay in control. Domino swings and hits him across the chops. Trying to go for a scoop slam. Grem reverses. Reverse DDT. Uh-oh. Grem going to the middle ring rope, but still connects with the front drop kick. I think Domino figured he was going to be out of range, but didn't quite turn out that way. And here comes Domino across the ring. Oh, shotgun drop cup sitting. Domino bouncing into the corner. Now another cover here by Grem. 1, 2, 3, and he does it. Grem has just qualified for this year's Money in the Bank briefcase ladder match.
Cowabunga!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Miss Amy! From Chroma City, Traveler Winnie.
Thank you for the follow.
Okay, match number 2. Here we go. We've got Trainer Lindy, who made her debut last Tuesday on the front page of Twitch, taking on Puppy. She actually ended up not winning that match. Ooh, faint punch there. But Miss Amy Pond was not falling for that one. So not a good way to come debut here in CPW for Trainer Lindy last week with a loss to Puppy. But she's going to try to come back here tonight and battle off against a returning character and community member we have not seen in a while. Miss Amy Pond is back, and it looks like she has fully adopted the science of Doctor Who. Hey, she might be the Doctor. We don't know. She could very well be the Doctor right now in the CPW universe. Interestingly enough, but Miss Amy Pond is back. We haven't seen her in a long time. I think not since the first season of CPW we've seen Miss Amy Pond, but she is back here tonight, making her return here against Trainer Lindy in a one-on-one ladies contest here on CPW. As usual, you can check the bottom of the screen to see who is who. And a new feature for this season of CPW. Any character that is an NPC, it will tell you at the bottom of the screen as well. Otherwise, Twitch usernames are at the bottom. Pretty fun little feature there for everyone to keep along and watch along with. Also, another announcement I wanted to make is that officially the CPW roster just broke its 90th member of the roster, by the way. We now have over 90 superstars on the roster, which is incredible. And we'll be seeing some, I think we'll be seeing some fresh returning faces here tonight as well that we didn't see last week on the front page of Twitch. So keep your eyes peeled. Of course, current feuds and storylines will be advancing here tonight as well, as we saw in our first segment with the World Heavyweight Champion and his #1 contender, Spinny, who apparently decided to make a submission match, but then not play by her own rules that she set. Nevertheless, we have Miss Amy Pond here going for the cover on Trainer Lindy. Trying to end it early there, but Trainer Lindy not quite ready to white out and find herself waking up in a Pokemon healing facility 2 weeks in a row. Miss Amy Pond getting thrown into the ropes. Ooh, outside classic hit from Trainer Lindy. And Trainer Lindy, scooping up the leg, looking like a single leg crab here on Miss Amy Pond. But she's able to break out of that predicament. Trainer Lindy right back on the attack. And, Miss Amy Pond just a little bit quicker and sends Trainer Lindy rolling out of the ring. She's going to need a full heel here in a second. Oh, big splash on the outside of the ring. And it looks like this referee knows how to do countouts, just like in the last match. Big news already tonight. Grem has already qualified to be one of the 8 people in this year's Money in the Bank ladder match coming up in 2 weeks at the big one. We will have 3 other qualifying matches tonight, and then the last 4 will be next Tuesday on the Go Home show. So who will be the lucky next 3 matches getting to qualify for Money in the Bank this year? We'll find out here tonight. As we get to a 7 count, Miss Amy Pond getting back into the ring and flexing her muscles. Look at that. Oh, and Trainer Lindy makes her pay for that. Off the ropes goes Trainer Lindy, and a big Magikarp splash. The Magikarp splash, is it effective? No, not very effective. Now Trainer Lindy, what's this? Oh, very interesting move there. I would assume that she would call that the tail whip or something, but Miss Amy coming right back with a bear hug. Oh, look at this. The strength of Miss Amy lifting up the youngest person on the CPW roster, Trainer Lindy. Ooh, and a big rock slide taking out the leg of Miss Amy, which sets her up for a little bit of back and forth slapping between Miss Amy and Trainer Lindy here. Some slap fighting here. I don't really know who's going to win out on this.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes, indeed. Miss Amy telling Trainer Lindy to bring it on, and she's bringing it. Trainer Lindy, the youngest person on the entire CPW roster right there. Oh, look at this. We got slap fighting. We got slap fighting. They're punching. It's a Pier Sixer. Oh, and Miss Amy's going to win out on the exchange. Hooks her up. Nice move. Almost like a T-bone suplex from Miss Amy, and we get a very provocative camera angle there on Miss Amy as she picks up the win here tonight, making the Daleks at home proud. And Trainer Lindy now 0-2.
Your booty's so delicious.
No, you.
You just made the list!
Your booty's so delicious.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, R.E. Kitty!
Your booty's so delicious. Your booty's so delicious.
Oh, yes!
And his partner, from Kairos, weighing in at 228 pounds, Zach.
Rise from your grave.
All right, I see there were a few keen eye observers out there that realized what was happening when this match started laying out. And some of you got it right. It was last Tuesday's show on the front page of Twitch where we had two individual matches where it was Kitten taking on the Disco King and then Helldiver Zach taking on Adam Brown. And so now those two matches are now combined into one tag team match here tonight in our next match of the night, as we have two very unlikely team ups here based off of last Tuesday's results. Kitten teaming up with Helldiver Zach tonight to try to get a little bit of revenge and a little bit of vengeance over Adam Brown and Disco King after their big wins last Tuesday. And I have to say, when I saw Kitten come out to the ring and we see this close-up shot of her, I would be very concerned. Oh, what is this? Whoa. That was very sleek from the RE Kitten there. I would be very concerned to ever face, out of everyone on the roster, RE Kitten in a match here in CPW, considering her razor-sharp claws that she has on her fingers. It seems like that could just slice and dice through flesh very easily. I would be very reluctant to have a match with her, considering. But I guess that's just part of the Kitten lifestyle. Disco King was able to get a win over Kitten last Tuesday, so he was able to fight through the clauticular pain and agony and get the deed done, as we have tag team moves here between the Disco King and Adam Brown.
How does that make your wallet?
Rejeki 72 has just dropped 6 sub bombs.
10 gifted subs. 10 gifted
6 times.
For democracy and liberty. Thank you, appreciate that. That's a big one. We have yet to see Helldiver Zach compete in the match yet. Adam Brown and Disco King have been exchanging some tag-ups really good back and forth. That's Tag Team Wrestling 101. I guess Kitten just figures she has it under control at this point in the match. And with claws and stilettos like that, who is anyone to argue? And the veteran comes flying across the ring with a flying clothesline, but RE Kitten steps out of the way, sends Adam Brown into the ropes, and we have a collision. Adam Brown just a little bit quicker, sends her off into the ropes again, ducks under, leapfrogs over, ew, and catches her with the outside crescent kick. And Adam Brown, lateral press here, the veteran, trying to pick up a win there, but Kitten immediately kicks out. Trying to take her to the neutral corner. Thanks everyone for being here tonight and watching CPW Wrestling live every Tuesday night here at Croakitoad. Oh, you got a perfect Pokemon team picked out for me. Nice. Well, you know what I like and you know what I want, so you would know better than anyone. Oh, Adam Brown, foot up on the top turnbuckle pad and throws Kitten face first into the foot, the boot. And now Adam Brown moving over to his corner. Not going for a tag, just keeping Kitten isolated on their side of the ring. Helldiver Zach really needs to make a tag here. He is definitely the fresh man in this match. Kitten needs to make that tag here. And there it is. Finally, we get the tag between Kitten and Helldiver Zach. And Helldiver Zach is in, and now he's going to drop some cups of liberty on the opposition, Adam Brown and Disco King here tonight. Oh, look at, whoa, Helldiver Zach, look at that. I guess you could say gravity is no issue for Helldiver Zach. And you got that right, Matnology. Yeah, it's starting to get stormy out there. We'll see what happens. Oh, what the heck is this? Kitten and Helldiver Zach with a double three-point stance takes Adam Brown off his feet. I've never seen that double team move before. I have a feeling tonight is going to be the night of firsts. Things we've never seen. Oh, Kitten trying to go for something. A run on 4 of Shiver, but Adam Brown rolls out of the way and hits a basement dropkick instead. I feel like Helldiver Zach is on the wrong side of the corner there. But we'll see if that's going to be an issue. Ooh, big short arm clothesline from Kitten onto Adam Brown. Now she goes for the cover. Disco King coming in to make the save easily for his team. And Kitten spins Adam Brown around, but he's ready for it. Misses the flying clothesline. And Kitten stomping him with those sharp-heeled stilettos. Oh, she tried to go for the kick. Adam Brown rolls her up, but nothing made out of that predicament. Off the ropes goes Zari Kitten, and a big flapjack from Adam Brown. Drops her right on her face. Here comes Adam Brown. Reverse Irish whip by Kitten. But Adam Brown again reverses. Trying to stay in control here. Kitten again, reverses on top of reverses here. Adam Brown sitting to the other corner. Let's see if a tag can be made. One desperately needs to be made. Kitten backing up across the ring and missing the backsplash in the corner. Hey, Mr. Big City Leaving himself is here to watch his match. Adam Brown is here. Oh, and a back senton from Kitten. Squishing Adam Brown while he's laying on the ring mat. Here comes Adam Brown. Oh, and a scissor kick. Shades of Booker T. Sucker. To cover onto Kit, but she kicks out of 2 right in front of Helldiver Zach. Reverse Irish whip by Kitten sends Adam Brown over into the corner, and I see Raynor is here. What's up, Raynor? Welcome in. Nice. Ooh, shotgun drop kick from Kitten, sending Adam Brown in the corner, but he bounces off and goes straight into a pin onto Kitten. One arm, but she's able to raise a shoulder up. I wonder if Helldiver Zach is going to get a little bit involved here in this match, because right now it looks like he's just a spectator in the front row. He's been in the match for maybe like 6 moves. I think part of that is on Kitten. She needs to make a tag. Oh, rotating pile driver on Adam Brown. Spikes him right on his head. He'll be feeling that one in the morning, that's for sure. Oh, it kicks him right in the face with the sharp stilettos. All right, by the way, if the stream does currently cut out of nowhere, it is because we do have some strong storms happening right now here in CPW headquarters. So if the stream does cut out, if the stream does die, it is because storms are currently happening here in real life. So that is the reason why we're going to keep going as long as we can keep going. So, but if the stream does cut, we do have storms ongoing right now. We're going to try to fight through it. And if nothing else, we'll come back tomorrow and do the show tomorrow. Pick up where we left off. Helldiver Zach made the tag. And now we got, oh, Helldiver Zach getting stun gunned by Adam Brown. There's a close-up of Adam Brown right there, who is proud of himself. And now Helldiver Zach is back in, and Helldiver Zach is back out. If that were the Royal Rumble match, I think he would have had the record. And he's, look at this, Helldiver Zach is proud of himself outside the ring. He doesn't care. And now he's going over to the wrong, he's going after the Disco King. Helldiver Zach. Oh, there's Adam Brown to come over and make the save to his partner. What is Helldiver Zach doing? There. Okay, we're back in the ring now. There was some shenanigans going on right there. Oh, pop-up uppercut from Adam Brown. Guess you could call that the Yonkers punch. But Helldiver Zach has all that body armor on, and that certainly helps him and protects him. Here comes Helldiver Zach. He's got the suplex. Nice. Suplex, baby. Picks up Adam Brown. Reverse Irish whip over next to Kitten. Here comes Adam Brown, but no, he gets forearmed by Hill Diver Zach. And what's this? Hell Diver Zach scoop slam. Adam Brown, and now he's going to go to the top rope. Hell Diver Zach calling in an orbital strike. Oh my God. Inside out. Double stompers onto Adam Brown. Holy crap, what a move was that. And he almost got the win with it too. He almost got the win with that incredible move off the top rope onto Adam Brown. And now carries Adam across the ring with an Oklahoma slam. And oh, Adam Brown leaping tag, and now the Disco King is back in, but Helldiver Zach pops in with an elbow as well. Looks like Helldiver Zach is coming back and making up for lost ground here in the early part of the match. And we'll see if he can capitalize here now on the man who wishes the 70s never ended. European uppercut. Disco King with a quickie roll up out of nowhere. But it doesn't go anywhere. Disco King reverse pull back into a kitchen sink knee. And the Disco King shaking his booty. Oh, look at that. Too busy taunting to realize Kitten is right behind him. And she pops him in the back. But he's ready for her with a jawbreaker. And drops her over the top ring rope. As Kitten is tagged back into the match, legal person for her team here. Can she get some revenge over the Disco King from last Tuesday when we were on the Twitch front page? Oh, and there's that senton cannonball. And she does another one. 2 for 2, connects back to back. And where's she going now? Kitten going middle ring rope. And a nice drop kick. Getting some offense in here. Went for the go behind. Now Disco King's turn. Reverse Irish whip back into the corner. Next to Adam Brown. And a short arm clothesline. And now Kitten hoisting up the Disco King. Sends him back over to her partner. Will she make a tag here? No, he reversed it. And now Disco King hammering blows onto Ari Kitten. And makes another tag. Adam Brown is back in. These two actually look like they could be a tag team, actually. Adam Brown and the Disco King, they do have slightly matching ring colors. Ring attires. Nice neck breaker from Ari Kitten. And Kitten now backing off. Makes a tag. Helldiver Zach is back in. Actually, Helldiver Zach could be their third man. They're all wearing black and gold. They're all wearing black and gold. All three could be a tag team. Uh-oh. Helldiver Zach. He's got the arm. Ooh, nice dodge. And another dodge. Toe kick from Adam Brown. Uh-oh, he may be going for the last ride. No. Oh, pancakes him into the mat. Going for the cover. Is this enough? No. And Zach kicks out. And Adam Brown, reverse Irish whipped. Referee's in the way. Here comes Helldiver Zach. And now he just simply goes for a cover, but Disco King's in to make the save. 4.5 match star rating, by the way. In this very unassuming tag team match here tonight. Well done so far. Reverse Irish whip again. Adam Brown working the left arm of Helldiver Zach. While he's in the corner there. And off the ropes. Oh, and Adam Brown with a pounce. A running pounce there. Onto Helldiver Zach, launching him. But Helldiver Zach is back. Backs up. Oh, and Adam Brown was waiting for him. Leg up into the air. Here comes Helldiver Zach. He's got him up. Falcon Arrow. That sounds like a stratagem you could call in. The Falcon Arrow. Helldiver Zach trying to figure out what he wants to do next. Adam Brown with a kick to the side of the helmet. And Adam Brown back in control here. No, Helldiver Zach lands on his feet and hits the chop block onto Adam Brown, the self-proclaimed king of New York. Helldiver Zach back into his own corner again. Adam Brown looking to go for that pounce move again and connects. I wonder what Raji thinks about Adam Brown using that move. That is actually Raji's move. Interesting. We'll have to add it to the notes. Oh, Helldiver Zach with a pop to the side of the head. And now he's going to be charging across the ring and hits a big forearm splatter shot out of the corner. And yet again, another reverse Irish whip. 4.5 match star rating. Are we going to get to 5 stars in this thing? Adam Brown again. Going for another pounce. That's 3 in a match. Launching Helldiver Zach across the ring. Very strange. Goes for the cover right next to Kitten. That was not going to go anywhere. Helldiver Zach, nice counter. Another counter. And we get the tie up. Helldiver Zach wins out on the exchange. Oh, he's got the butterfly. Ooh. Butterfly into the slam. Thank you, ma'am. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. They did it. I can't believe it. Helldiver Zach comes back and gets revenge for him and Kitten from last Tuesday for democracy.
Miles Wildmore, Undistrict Octon, has just come in with a raid. Thank you for joining us, friends.
Wow, great back and forth match there. Had no idea how that one was going to go out. But Helldiver Zach and Kitten picking up the win after their loss, their 2 losses last week on the front page. And welcome in, Miles. Thank you for the raid. Hello.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, well, apparently through the universe mode, it didn't save absolutely fuck all when it comes to entrances. So now apparently I have to go through and do everyone's entrances all over again through the universe mode. Because when you click yes that you want to save an entrance into all modes, apparently, you know, that doesn't work, because that would mean it's common sense. So everyone's singles exhibition entrance does work, but since we're trying to do some feuds and storylines through the universe mode, obviously that doesn't work. So yeah, that's kind of a shame, because there's a lot of really fun entrances that we have set up this season that we're not going to see tonight, because the stupid universe mode is not carrying everything, all the work I did over into that mode. Nevertheless, here we go. We got Disco Bunny versus Puppy here, one-on-one. Of course, Disco Bunny is the current reigning Young Lions champion. She won the belt from Puppy several months ago. Disco Bunny currently riding high as Young Lions champion. Puppy wants that belt back, and we did see Disco Bunny take on AJ Jacobs last Tuesday on the front page of Twitch, and she was able to get a big win over Puppy's friend AJ Jacobs. So now it's time to see if Puppy can come back and show the entire world that he has what it takes to get his Young Lions championship back and challenge possibly Disco Bunny for that belt at the big one in 2 weeks. Because, I mean, as it stands right now, he does have a rematch clause. He's the previous champion, so he does get entitled to a rematch for the belt. So this is more or less just a preview match for what could be, as we see Puppy, who has spent a little bit of his Robux on some upgrades. Not only a new logo to his t-shirt and a hat from the Robux store, but also an upgrade to his theme song, it sounds like, from All-Star Tower Defense. Ooh, a nice little shout out there from when Puppy first found out about Croakitoad. Very nice. As Disco Bunny goes for the lateral press pin, but Puppy immediately kicks out. And now Puppy poised and ready for something here on Disco Bunny. I love that Croakitoad Pro Wrestling Roadblock shirt, though, by the way. I want to have one of those in real life. Add that to the Croakitoad merch store tomorrow. I want it. I want one. Oh, Disco Bunny trying to go for a headbutt, but Puppy said, I don't think so. And now Disco Bunny propped up against the ring rope. Here goes Puppy once again, showing off some lucha moves. High flying speed, quickness. Puppy coming off of a big win over Trainer Lindy last Tuesday. And yes, we maxed out at 22,502 viewers on the front page of Twitch. Very awesome. And Disco Bunny again with another headbutt. Resorting to using headbutts here tonight. I wonder if Puppy's head is like, is it like cushy? Is it like cushiony? Or is it hard? Is it a hard surface? I don't know. Maybe it's like a pillow. She's like headbutting a pillow. I don't know. And now we have a double down on the outside of the ring. Wow. Up to a 6 count. And now we are back inside the ring. Here we go. Off the ropes goes Puppy. Off the ropes again. Duck under by Disco Bunny. She takes the one leg, but Puppy's ready for it. Kicks her off. And here comes Puppy trying to fire back. Chops.
There must be a back door somewhere.
I know, Barry. You keep on looking for it, though. Oh, look at Puppy. Oh! He didn't get all of that, but he tried to spring off the ropes and hit a enziguri, but didn't get all of it. I would say Puppy's, once that Cruiserweight Championship and that Cruiserweight title division comes to CPW very soon. Spoiler alert, by the way. I think Puppy is a shoo-in for that division. Here comes Disco Bunny, but she hits nothing. Puppy is ready and spins around. We got a single, chicken wing right there. Now Puppy moving to the apron. Looking for a springboard and a big flying clothesline. Takes the Young Lions champion Disco Bunny off her feet. Here comes Puppy off the ropes and a running, jumping elbow drop. And what is this? What the heck is going on? Puppy getting distracted by something happening on the... What is happening? Oh my God. It's Disco Bunny's OnlyFans photographer coming down. And Puppy... No! That is Disco Bunny's OnlyFans photographer. Her professional photographer. She just flashed Puppy in the face to distract the match. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Puppy just got flashed by the photography, but looks like he's recovered. And here comes Bunny with a sling blade out of the corner. By the way, again, for anyone that missed it the first time, oh, she tried to go for it. The big finishing maneuver, she doesn't hit it. Puppy rolls out of the way. We are getting some severe storms right now, so if the stream does die down, if the power goes out, that is the reason why. Oh, handspring cutter by Puppy out of nowhere. Made it look great. After the cutter, goes for the cover and almost gets it. So again, repeat, if the stream does go down, it's because the power flickered or the power went out. We do have thunderstorms in the area right here. And that is the reason why, if it does go down, we'll try to come back tomorrow and finish off where we left off on tonight's show. Just FYI to everybody. Here comes Puppy. He's got her up on the shoulders, but Disco Bunny fighting out. Look at this, walking the tightrope with a front drop kick. Great back and forth match so far. And Disco Bunny, oh my God, she hit it. She hit it. She hit. No, and almost gets the win. Almost gets the win with her finishing maneuver, and once again goes for the headbutt on Puppy. I don't know why she loves going for that. But off the middle rope now as we get a close-up look of our Young Lions champion, Disco Bunny, about to go for a middle rope maneuver. Oh, she tried to go for yet again some more bunny kicks, but Puppy was ready. She fires back with a sling blade, takes Puppy back down to the mat. And Disco Bunny trying to guide Puppy to the corner again, and does. Puppy's ready for a reverse. And here comes Puppy speeding across the ring with a flying forearm shiver shot. And follows it up with, oh wow, look at that. He feinted into a slap across the face of Disco Bunny. Are you kidding me right now? Is that gonna win it? Oh my God, that won it. That won it. Puppy just won with a slap across the face. Oh my God. What is Puppy doing? He's trying to be a good guy. Here, the Disco Bunny. Look, oh, no, that's what you get. Puppy's so naive, trying to be a good guy. And that's what he gets, trying to help Disco Bunny, who didn't take kindly to that loss here tonight.
Hey there everybody, did you miss me? Oh, yes, it wouldn't be a Tuesday night. Oh, yeah, go ahead and boo me. Go ahead and boo me out there, Spiky boy. I know that was you and your little fan section, your little circle jerk corner section of the ring, of the arena with your 4 little fans out there. Well, guess what? You're in the minority. So that's okay. You got your big laugh over us last Tuesday. I don't know, by the way, I don't know who booked me against my friend Roxas, my good friend Roxas. Everyone knows I'm good friends with Roxas. He's my favorite friend. Coke versus Roxas. And who booked Spike Ryan as the special referee to do that match anyway? Why were you even in that match? I have questions for Eric Bischoff and Thaddeus. Why did you have Coke v Roxas with Spike Ryan as the special referee? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. That I had to face my favorite friend in the whole wide world, Roxas, and my tag team partner, and all Spike Ryan had to do was count 1, 2, 3. I'm surprised he could even do that. I'm surprised he even knows his 1, 2, 3s. I saw him backstage earlier playing Sesame Street 1, 2, 3 on the NES, trying to memorize 1, 2, 3 before the match. But guess what? He actually gave me the win, so maybe I should go a little light on little Spiky boy here tonight for letting me beat Roxas last Tuesday. But then what happens after that? We send Roxas to go take care of business. You know, that's me and the syndicate. You know, Agent CS, Sneaky Sean, Candy Sucks, Jack Winters, you know, the whole crew, the Coke crew, the Coca-Cola Club, if you will. We sent Roxas to go take care of business when Spike Ryan was coming back to the arena last Tuesday. And what happens? What happens? Roxas can't even get the job done in the parking lot by beating the crap out of Spike Ryan, and he gets his ass planted and punted like a rock suck ball across the parking lot. Even when we paid extra $20 to some WWE guy to pop out of the ambulance and try to help him out, they still couldn't get the job done. So I guess that goes to say, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. And that's the Coke way, baby, trademark. So you know what, Spiky boy, Spike Ryan, I know I've been on your list. I've been on all your lists. I'm on all 69 of your lists, and that's okay. Hey, don't change my voice, motherfucker. I'm Giga Coke. Don't mess with that. I'm in the middle of a promo. Now listen up. Spike Ryan, the reason I called tonight's promo and microphone time for Mr. Coke is because coming up at the big one in 2 weeks,
I had an idea for you. No, stop doing that. Leave it alone.
All right, so I have another idea for you, Spike Ryan. Coming up in 2 weeks, you can accept or you can decline. But I figure since the way our progress is going here the past almost a year. Yes, shut your clown ass up back there, McDonald's. All right, so listen up. Spike Ryan, I'm gonna drop a challenge to you at the big one in 2 weeks. All right? You can accept or you can pussy out. The choice is yours, of course, naturally. So, here we go. This is my challenge to you, Spike Ryan. I challenge you to a one-on-one match at the big one, the WrestleMania show. You can consider this WrestleMania 2, the big one too, because it is the big one too. It's gonna be Coke versus Spike Ryan, and guess what? The loser... Do we have a drum roll? Does Tad have a drum roll? Oh, he does. The loser... The loser has to wear the Baby Rage mask. That's right, I'm bringing back Baby Rage. Some of you are like, what is that? Well, you should have been around a few years ago to see it happen. But the loser has to wear the Baby Rage mask. Whoever loses Coke versus Spike Ryan at the big one. And that is my challenge to you, Spiky boy. Is your hatred enough for me to want to accept, to risk the point of you having to wear a baby mask on your head?
That's why I told you to save it. I
saved it! If you lose to me, do you have what it takes? Are you confident enough that you can actually defeat me at the big one in 2 weeks? To put your precious little face on the line and have that crying baby mask covering your face? Is it enough to see that mask on my face to want to accept the challenge? Oh, you're gonna really gonna have to dig deep and accept this challenge. And if you don't, well, everyone's gonna know just how scared you are of me after all. Look, you're gonna finally get your hands on me after all this time in a one-on-one match. When's the last time we had a one-on-one match, Spike Ryan? It's like been never. This is your opportunity. I'm laying it all on the line. I'm putting on the cards on the table in 2 weeks because it is the big one. It's the biggest event of the whole year. You finally get to get your hands on me. It's finally gonna happen. You could call this a feud ender even if you wanted. So you know what? I'm gonna wait for your response, and I know you're gonna say yes. Because if you don't, then my trolling is just gonna continue every single week. And that's just the way it's gonna be. So what's it gonna be, Spike, Brian? After I'm done with you, the only list you're gonna be on is the crybaby list.
You just made the list!
No.
Here is your winner,
Oh, yes!
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Raiders from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 305 pounds, Rock Hurt Meat.
Meow, meow, meow.
And his opponents, first from San Diego, California, weighing in at 259 pounds, Chain! From Aberdeen, Scotland, weighing in at 251 pounds, the Dragon, Hayden Colorado!
That would be great.
Representing power and glory from another time, weighing in at 235 pounds, Link E!
Okay, next matchup, here we go. This is apparently a fatal four-way matchup, and it involves... Oh, there's a referee collision. We're going to see lots of those, I'm sure. We've got Aiden Gallagher and Linky, who are deeply engaged in a rivalry right now, who are also combined into this thing, as well as Rock Hard Meat and the Chain, without his manager, Paul Bearer, at ringside. And from what I can... assume from what we're seeing here is apparently the general manager Eric Bischoff has decided to put all four of these competitors in one match to see who will be the new #1 contender for Shadow Chrono's International Championship. So really he's really making Chain earn his shot at the international title, the belt he used to have. But I guess to Eric Bischoff, he believes that not enough has been shown on the plate from Chain to really give him that shot immediately. So he's throwing rock hard meat into this thing, as well as Linky and Aiden Gallagher. And how will that really change the complexity of the Linky versus Aiden Gallagher story happening right now if one of those two were to win this match and take on Shadow Chrono at the big one for the international title belt? That would change the whole dynamic of their rivalry for sure if one of them were to win this thing. But we'll see how this thing pans out. Oh my God. The strength of Chain just dropping rock hard meat on the outside of the ring. Of course, Linky has been involved in the international title division for a couple of months now. In the middle there with Shadow Chrono and Chain until Aiden Gallagher came along. Oh my God, wow. Well, that's a good way to knock a few teeth out right there. Linky's mouth getting jammed into the corner of the broadcast booth. Better check to make sure he's not missing some teeth after that shot. And Aiden Gallagher's got Chain up and drops a face first. But then Aiden Gallagher is popped in the face with a big boot from Rock Hard Meat. Oh, Rock Hard Meat getting thrown straight into the middle of the camera as we have a complete fist fight going on outside the ring. This thing is completely broken down here. As the stipulation was announced, everybody is now like in full go mode here trying to win this thing because they know a title shot is out on the line against Shadow Chrono coming up at the big one. Big opportunity here. And that answers that question. It looks like it will be first falls to the finish. As Rock Hard Meat tried to go for the big pin there, but Chain broke it up, and then he gets decimated with a Dominator. Uh-oh, Rock Hard Meat is climbing to the top of Mount Ariat. Oh, my God. Aiden Gallagher did not see that chair shot coming from Linky. Oh, and Bag wins. Linky was too busy cracking Aiden Gallagher in the face with a chair and didn't notice Rock Hard Meat pins Chain to win a shot against Chrono at the big one for the international title. Oh my God, you can't script that better. Wow, what the hell?
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 248 pounds, Sean and his opponent, representing the War Raiders from London, England, weighing in at 247 pounds, North Greenfield.
All right, we got ourselves a nice one-on-one matchup here between Sean the Show Broderick as he takes on North Greenfield. And we're going to start off with some Mortal Kombat for this contest. No doubt North Greenfield definitely excited to see his boy Rock Hard Meat get a huge opportunity in our previous match, as Rock Hard Meat is destined for a title shot in 2 weeks against Shadow Chrono for the international title belt. I guess Sean the Show eager to showcase his Mortal Kombat abilities here after coming back from Hollywood filming the second Mortal Kombat movie. He is back here on the CPW roster and wanted to bring a little bit of that here in this very match, and North Greenfield was happy to oblige him there with a little bit of fisticuffs to start off the match, as we have our next one-on-one contest here tonight. Into the corner, and ooh, North Greenfield ready for him as Sean was barging in, but catches him with a neck breaker and immediately goes for the cover. Wow, that's a very cocky early pin there from Sean the Show, thinking he had it there, but not so much. Here's the tie-up. Sean wins out with the arm bar, contorts it around. And North Greenfield wrenching it around. He's got the hammer lock. A little bit of chain wrestling going on here. Sean the Show back with his own. So he went from complete fisticuffs at the start to some chain wrestling. We went from one end of the spectrum to the other, that's for sure. Sean the Show guiding North Greenfield across the ring. Slams his head into the turnbuckle pad. Collision there. And North trying to fire back. Watch out for those sunglasses. Those are $500. Missing the Yakuza kick. And North Greenfield getting sent into the corner again. A couple of kitchen sink kicks. Here comes Sean measuring. What's he going for? Oh, just a knee lift to the side of the head of North Greenfield. Springboard attempt, but North Greenfield completely Samoa Joe nopes him, and now he's ready for something. Oh, wait, no. Wow. That camera cut was insane. Sean the Show was right back on him before he could capitalize, but here comes North Greenfield coming right back with a Luke Does press. Oh, and he busts open the Hollywood face of Sean the Show. Oh, no. At least it wasn't the glasses. The glasses aren't cracked. But now the handsome face of one Sean the Show Broderick. He's got a cut on his right forehead, his right temple there. He's not going to be happy about those. He's not going to be happy about that at all. Quick roll-up from North Greenfield looking to end it. After the cut to the face of Sean Broderick in a running clothesline. Takes him off his feet. And North Greenfield with a new look here this season of CPW. Gonna stuff Sean Broderick. And what's this? Oh no, not to the face, not to the, oh, not to the face. Sean the Show. North Greenfield, I feel like, is purposely targeting the face of Sean the Show Broderick because he knows how, basically, that he knows that's his moneymaker. And a guy like North Greenfield certainly doesn't care about that. Uh-oh, what's this? Oh, Rikishi driver. Spikes Sean the Show Broderick on his head. And that was nearly enough. Wow. I was waiting for the match to end right there. That's a devastating maneuver. The fact that Sean was able to kick out of that is pretty wild. You can see the blood now coming down the side of his face. Duck under. And he catches him, but he fires back with some punches. Spins Sean the Show around. And he carries North Greenfield over, and a stun gun over the top ring rope. Oh no, he's gonna wind it up. MLB The Show 26. Oh, we got him. Now that was a fastball slug punch to the side of the head of North Greenfield. He might have unlocked a PS5 trophy with that hit. Let's see if he does. Oh, North Greenfield still in it. Man, Sean's face is starting to get bruised up bad. It's a good thing his filming projects were completed already with the new movie, because he'd be... Oh, what the heck was that? Burning Hammer. As Sean the Show mounting a comeback here in this match. Off the rope with a knee drop. Did he actually connect? I don't know. The camera was not there, but North Greenfield fires back shoulder block. Takes Sean off his feet. 3.5 match star rating here in the standard rules matchup. North Greenfield getting crunched into the side of the steel steps here on the outside. We've already got several matches already booked for the big one now after tonight. I mean, have you seen the unresolved situation between the world champion Psycho T and his #1 contender Spinny, that you can't even get them in the ring together? They just want to ignore the rules and just brawl the hell out of each other, which will be our headlining main event of the show. As North Greenfield in big trouble here. The referee trying to tell him, get in the ring, dude. Okay, and the match will continue. Good thing. Uh-oh. Sean the Show, another Burning Hammer? Or, yeah. Wow. That's surprising. Don't usually see Sean with that move there. And, well, a little bit of jockeying for position there. Off the ropes goes North Greenfield in a back elbow from Sean the Show. Backs up into the corner. Uh-oh, maybe looking to throw another pitch here. MLB The Show 26. Oh, North Greenfield getting popped with another hard ball to the side of the head, and that's gonna do it for tonight. Sean the Show with the lucky RNG here tonight in this one-on-one bout. By the way, just to let everybody know, the cards that you see here on the intermission screen will be updated for next week's show. These are all from the previous game, so we will see the all brand new models on next week's show. And hopefully the intro video. You know what, Universe Round? You don't want to use my themes or my entrances? Screw you.
And his opponent, accompanied by AJ High, representing the originals from Marietta, Georgia, Chuck.
Okay, here we go. We are back.
How does that make your wallet rumble?
Oh, how does that make my wallet rumble? Thank you.
Trash Bag Seth has just dropped 5 sub-bombs. Thank you. They have gifted 212 times.
Aw, appreciate that. Thank you. What was that, a 5 gifted? Thank you, Trash Bag Seth. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Our next match here tonight, we've got Feats taking on Chalk one-on-one. The last time we saw Chalk, she had a really great match against the women's champion, Asterial, and actually picked up the win over Asterial last Tuesday on the front page of Twitch. That was a really awesome match. But here tonight, she's being pulled back into her husband's dispute over the TV championship that Buttons currently holds, that we see her at ringside right there in the background, as she watches Feats contend with this situation right now. Yes, The Rock, take a look at this situation we have going on here. And we have another pounce, this time from Feats. We'll have to add that to the notes. Everyone with their pounces. What the hell?
Wow! Circumstantial.
Definitely circumstantial, I would say. Definitely. Got a rear race select from Chalk onto Feats here. We have Buttons at ringside. We also have Hype at ringside to watch this one. This is the 2-on-2 match that Hype said brought up questions about why he lost his title belt in a tag match when Buttons won. Oh, look at Feats. Whoa, big move there. Immediately scales the top rope and nails the top rope move there onto Chalk, right on top of the Croakitoad logo. But this is kind of a little bit of a 2-on-2 rivalry here currently ongoing for the Twitch.tv television championship that Buttons currently has possession of right now. Obviously, Feats is also the previous champion. Hype is the former champion. And Chalk is just thrown in the middle of this because Hype needs some backup here. But you have to know that in the back of Chalk's mind, she's probably thinking, well, I got a pretty good shot at, you know, staking a claim against Asterial in a women's championship now after that big match that we had last Tuesday on the front page of the entire Twitch website. And it was a good one. Oh, what is this? What's going on here? Okay, we got subtitles for my commentary, apparently. My name's not Cole. Cole Phelps. Graves. What? Uh-oh, Hype's. Uh-oh, Hype and Buttons. Hype and Buttons. Hype and Buttons are in the ring. Oh, wait. What? Oh. Wait. What? No, he threw them both out. The referee just threw out Buttons and Hype and said, get out of here so that we can have a one-on-one match. Okay, so there goes the television champion Buttons, and there goes Hype, the guy who wants his belt back. And so now we are left with Chalk versus Feats here, literally one-on-one. And, well, I guess the referee decided to have order in this thing. And he got it because now we are left. Oh, it Feats with a jumping super kick to the side of Chalk's face. And now dives over the... Oh, he missed. He overshot. Not good. Not good. Feats able to recover. Sends Chalk over the rope, stuck under. And catches her. Oh! Pop-up Samoa drop. Drives Chalk into the mat. Oh, and a face buster combination. Driving her face into the mat. Feats looking to win it, but does not. Chalk powers out. And another running super kick to the face. Feats just a little bit quicker with those educated feet, and an elbow drop off the middle ring rope to put the cherry on top. Oh no, here comes that knee strike. Oh my God. That'll do her. And Feats, despite the outside of the ring distraction, is able to get the win tonight over Chalk with a super amazing theme song to boot. Thank you, 2K and Universe mode. Appreciate that very much. This is also totally his victory animation and his entrance. Wow, it's almost like I haven't spent 300 hours in the game building everybody's custom stuff or something. Nevertheless, Feats defeating Chalk here tonight.
Bitches, come!
Bitches leave.
Send me the bill, cocksuckers.
next match here, but oh my god, wait, what's going on? Oh, we got some commotion in the backstage area here. Wait, let's do. Yeah, sorry about that. We had a power flash. Like I said earlier, we got severe weather. And we had a power flash, but I was able to keep OBS running. So if that happens again and the power completely goes out, I'll let you know. But yeah, we just had a minor flash and I'm still on. So. Let's see if we can get back to business here and see what's going on backstage. What? Oh, gee. Okay. What? Okay. What is happening right here? Is this... Okay. Well, we were going to have a rematch from last Tuesday's match where we had Lucinda and Necro teaming up to take on Honey and Demon. And I remember saying last Tuesday that I wanted to see a rematch between those two teams. And I think we were getting ready to see that happen. But unfortunately, it looks like AzurRayne, this weird psychotic collaboration between AzurRayne and... Oh, no. What is Miles doing on the left? To Necro. Another table. This psychotic collaboration between Miles Wildmore and AzurRayne has once again struck in the backstage area. And now this time they're going after Lucinda and Necro. How dare you? We were going to have a great return bout between... And that's it. Wow. Thank you, AzurRayne and Miles Wildmore, you creepy, psychotic, crazy-ass clowns, for ruining another match and assaulting Lucinda and Necro behind the scenes before we could see a great return bout between them and Honey and Demon. Thank you, AzurRayne and Miles Wildmore. Thank you for doing that. Really appreciate that. For ruining and spoiling a match. Appreciate that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 335 pounds, Jeremy Moore. And his opponent, representing the good guys from Louisville, Kentucky.
What? Oh
the
no!
Women's World Champion, AzurRayne.
Cool. Okay. So I don't know what's happening right now. Asterial broke the game. We'll be right back. This tonight, because can you imagine if this was happening last Tuesday? Oh my God, while I was on the front page, how terrible. All right, here we go. Thank you, Oklahoma weather in May. We appreciate you very much for flickering my power on and off constantly. We love you very much. So I guess I'm just getting all the bad things tonight since we didn't get it last week on front page. But yes, okay, we are back, I think, at least momentarily anyway. And we have quite the matchup here. We have the women's champion of CPW, Asterial, who is one of the most iconic looks in entrances of this season of CPW, which is a shame that the power flickered when she came out. I guess Elgato, even the powers of Elgato could not witness the amazing introduction of one Asterial, but we have quite the match here. We have Asterial versus the former World Heavyweight Champion Raji one-on-one tonight. And from what I'm being told, this is actually our second Money in the Bank qualifier match. This is insane. What a match this is for a qualifier to be in Money in the Bank. This is Asterial, who's the women's champion, could win and defeat the Big Biscuit Raji. And not only be women's champion and have a chance at the Money in the Bank briefcase at the same time. And then you have the former world champion. Oh, and he's pointing at his posterior at Asterial. She didn't like that very much and rolls him straight up. And on oh my God, she's gonna lift him up. Oh! Asterial definitely spent some time training, working out, getting bulky, looking like a brick house to come back for this season of CPW and just plants Raji with a big boot to the face. There's the rear waist lock, lifts him up and just face plants him into the mat. Back into the ring. Let's see if Raji can capitalize here. Once again, I digress. He is a former world heavyweight champion. Raji had the world heavyweight title around his waist. He defeated Grem to be king of the mountain of CPW for some time. And he looks to climb that mountain once again. This is his first, oh, he missed. This is his first opportunity and first chance to climb up that mountain and enter this year's Money in the Bank 8-man ladder match. Can you imagine Raji as one of the 8 people in the 8-man ladder match? That would be absolutely insane. And, oh no, she's gonna go for the top rope. Oh no, oh my God. How is she doing this? How is she? Oh my God. And she's gonna roll him up. No, she almost pinned him that way too. She had him pinned up like an accordion. The Asterial pin onto Raji. Had him rolled up, legs over his head. And now the trifecta, the Raji taking the big tree down to the mat. I think Raji came out here not anticipating Ash to be, oh my God, she lifted him up again. I think he might have underestimated Asterial coming out here because he is not looking like he is taking this match seriously, and he might have hurt his knee there. And he missed again. He just keeps missing these big, powerful moves that would surely take her down a notch, but he just can't manage to hit the move there. He reversed that one and just landed on top of her. Yeah, use your weight to your advantage, I say. Oh, here he goes, picks her up. No, she slips over the shoulder, counters, and another backdrop. And Asterial once again hoisting Raji up into the shoulder in a backdrop. Just coming out here to showcase and demonstrate her abilities as the CPW Women's Champion. A running dropkick to the face of Raji, toppling him over. And now she's setting ready for something. And Raji's in big trouble here. Toe kick. Uh-oh. And look at the strength of Asterial, but Raji counters the finisher and rolls her up. If he wins like this, I'm going... Okay, not even a 1. Let's see if Raji can get something going here. She's just quicker and more on the draw than he is, and he manages to reverse that one as well with a pop to the side of the face. Oh, that'll do it. I think Raji got done at taking all the moves and just almost... Wow, and gets a 2 count off of it as well. He almost launched her into the outer atmosphere next to that NASA space shuttle right now. But she's able to kick out. And Raji comes back. Oh, and drops Ash on the back of her skull in the mat. And we're going to go outside the ring now. Oh, and another big pancake splash. Senton. And Raji's, oh, in a wasteland. Jeez, God, just using all of his weight to just mash. Oh, and another one. Jesus. 4-star match rating. Oh, and if he went to the well one too many times, Ash was ready for him. Running lariat takes her down. And this just goes to show. Oh, and he threw her into the side of the ring post. Good Lord. And just yeets her here at ringside. We've got a normal match. Standard rules apply here, so they need to get back in there. Raji looking to maybe throw her back into the ring, and he does. I think Raji got tired of taking all those hits from Ash, and he finally got lit a fire up. Oh, he tried to go for that pounce again, but Ash saw it coming that time. Looking to counter. Going for the toe kick. What is she going for here? Look at the strength again, hoisting him up in the vertical suplex. How can... God, that's like crazy that she's able to do that. Raji up on the shoulders and gets hit with a wasteland and a senton again. And now goes for the cover after the 1-2 punch onto Asterial, but she kicks out. And now Asterial is certainly feeling the effects of Raji just tossing his weight around on top of her for sure. And again reverses another move. Raji pops her in the side of the forehead. And oh, look at that. Of course, he resorts to the posterior in this match. And then just shovels her out of the corner. Uh-oh, where's he going? What's he? Oh, another one. Completely mashes her into the ring mat. Man, this was all Asterial at the start of the match. All Asterial. And Raji has somehow made a comeback here momentum-wise. Let's see if he can continue this on. Or will Ash come back? There's another cannonball on top of her. He is just using his own weight as his offense, and it is working out for him. Asterial up on the shoulders again, and once again going for that wasteland into the senton, and once again another senton. Man, he loves that move. So many sentons, just completely crushing her into the mat. He's got a finisher now. Oh! I thought he was going to launch her out of the ring that time, and now Ash is completely decimated here. Is it enough? Two, and oh man, and Raji. What a match. Very unpredictable. We all thought Ash had that. And then Raji comes out of nowhere and starts taking this match seriously and completely wins here on Ash. And now it will be Grem and Raji in Money in the Bank so far in 2 weeks.
Nerf this.
Thank you, Universe Mode. Love you a long time. Here comes Jess Moxie. All right. Oh, and here. Wait. What is this? Jen Von Lee, the new hardcore champion, set to take on Jess Moxie one-on-one tonight. And look at what is going on here. Look at this. Brad Vickers is absolutely going nuts. Evan is going ham here on Jen Von Lee. We finally got some security out here. Oh my God. He completely annihilated Jen Von Lee as she was coming out to the ring. And Jess Moxie says, all right, sure, why not? Wow. OG Brad Vickers definitely taking exception to the fact that he lost his hardcore title last Tuesday on the front page of Twitch in that Hell in a Cell match against Jen Von Lee. And she is now the current reigning hardcore champion. And Jess Moxie wants that title belt back. Whoa! And well, he goes right back out the ring. And Jen Von Lee blows a kiss to all the viewers at home. Look at this. She's able to still continue the match here. And have some sort of a bout here against Jess Moxie here at the very top of the hardcore division of CPW. Despite the interference from OG Brad Vickers, who came out here and has absolutely targeted Jen Von Lee. I mean, they already had a rivalry to begin with, and now the hardcore title is just in the middle of it now. Next week, I'll have to double check the universe mode and see why none of the entrances or anything transfers over into this mode as opposed to just doing the exhibition mode. That's kind of stupid, but that's 2K for you. If we were to do every match in the exhibition mode, everything would work as proper. But I guess universe mode is completely separate this time around on this game. There's even an option that says, would you like to save would you like to save this customization for universe mode? And you click yes, and it just doesn't work, I guess. Whatever. But I will take a look at that and see why nothing is working when it comes to that. And hopefully have it fixed for next week. Jen Von Lee now scoop slamming Jess Moxie out of the corner and now going to the top rope. And she's motioning for Jess Moxie to rise to his feet, and a big crossbody from Jen Von Lee. And man, what a banger we just witnessed. Can we just stop and appreciate that match we just saw between Esterial versus Julie, by the way? Man, what a great match. Like, the first half of that match was all Esterial, then Raji just turned it on out of nowhere and came back and won it. That was a crazy match visually, and just how it all panned out for sure. Jen Von Lee now in control of Jess Moxie, throwing him into the turnbuckle. Scoops him up, maybe going for... Nope, she's going to change it up, turning it... Oh! Tried to go for the Jen Von casket drop, but Jess Moxie saw it coming. Rolls out of the way. Undoubtedly... probably knocking all the air, all the oxygen out of her lungs there, just landing square on her back on the mat. Definitely a big ouch moment there for sure. Sent off the ropes, duck under by Jen Von Lee, and comes back and hits a running lariat, taking Jess Moxie down to the mat, going for the leg hook here. And no, Jess Moxie powers out. Wouldn't it be something to see Brad Vickers versus Jen Von Lee for the hardcore title, and just all the other normal cast of characters in our hardcore division just thrown in the middle of it? Man, what a crazy night that would be. As Jess Moxie hits the side headlock driver onto Jen, it almost gets the win. But she powers the shoulder up in the nick of time. And I think Jen Von Lee is starting to show the effects of getting absolutely assaulted by Brad Vickers before the match. Slowly, gingerly making it up to her feet here. And Samoan draw from Jess Moxie. Jen Von Lee right back up and walks right into a side headlock driver from Jess Moxie, spiking her head into the mat for the second time in the match. 1, 2, 3, and Jess Moxie will pick up the win here tonight over... Oh, no. He's back. Oh. Jen Von Lee does not care about this loss tonight. She is going straight for Evan. Oh, no. What is happening? Uh-oh. What is this? What are we doing? Oh, look at this. Oh. We got to fight on the stage. We got to fight on the stage. The cops are here? The cops are here? The cops are out here. Oh, my God. Jen Von Lee and Evan at each other's throats. Oh, my God. Hi, guys. As you're all aware, last week I suffered a terrible neck injury at the hands of Lady Lavin while on the front page of Twitch. It was a terrible accident that could happen to any of us, but I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm still on my path and my journey to try to become the top of the women's division. And what? Now you hold it right there, young lady. I thought I told you in the back last week. You are not to come out here. Because you see, as the chief CPW medical officer, I told you your neck injury is quite straining. And what I have decided that you cannot compete for right now until your neck has completely healed, or else you will suffer a major career-ending injury. And you do not want that. Well, you know what? I don't give up. And if that's the risk I'm going to take, that's the risk I'm going to take. Hey, what am I doing here? I'm getting paid to protect these people and tell them their injuries. Well, I mean, come on, man. I'm just doing what I'm being told. You know, your neck is really bad. It's really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should listen to me, or you're going to be paralyzed or something. I'm just trying to tell you, you shouldn't step into the ring again, Diamond. Not, at least for not right now. I mean, that's my job, you know? Anyways, hi, everybody. It's been a while. You haven't seen Cometrix in a while. How's it going? Why, hi, everybody. Cometrix44, twitch.tv, Cometrix44. Nice to see you all again. Yes, I've been busy. Italian Red Cross and all, you know. But yes, Diamond, I know you're still listening to me and all the fans can hear me. You should not step into the ring, I'm telling you. I mean, I deal with these kinds of injuries all the time. Your neck is really bad. I mean, I'm surprised you're actually able to walk. You need to, like, take it easy. Like, go home and rest your feet up and watch some Matlock or Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack or something, you know? Take it easy for a bit, you know? Anyways, nice to see everybody. I'll be in the back, performing all my medical duties to everybody on the CPW roster. You know, bloody cuts, broken knees, torn ACLs, broken fingernails, crushed soda cans, and even the mental problems. You know, the one Roxy's. Roxys has the mental, you know, I have to help him with the mental. Roxys 997, you know, have to help him a lot with the mental side. But yeah, nice seeing everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Weighing in at 245 pounds, Nate Moore. And his opponent from Norman, Oklahoma, weighing in at 228 pounds, Ted Peters.
Well, 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 we've got ourselves a one-on-one match here, but look who has decided to join us to watch this and have a front row seat. He's definitely going to be distracted now, that's for sure. Yup. I'm actually surprised he's turned his full back on Tad in the ring to look over at his porcelain dolled corrupted wife here at ringside. Wait, what's she doing here? She's going to pull up a seat, pull up a chair to watch? Oh. Well, nothing could possibly go wrong here, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, what the heck? First move of the match, and Nathan Moore's already been busted open here. Oh, my goodness. Well, speaking of feuds and rivalries leading up to the big one, this is certainly one of them. One of the biggest ones, I would say. Nathan Moore and Tad Peters here, one-on-one. And it looks like Tad has gained the upper hand and the advantage first of all. But Nathan Moore comes right back. Nice move there. Oh, Tad tried to raise his leg up in the air, but Nate said, I don't think so. And ducks under and gets hit with a lariat from Tad Peters. We still have 2 Money in the Bank qualifying matches left to go tonight. And one more promo. Plus, we have yet to see the Kappa title on the line with Zozoken. After Zozoken's very impressive mean streak last Tuesday on the front page of Twitch, he's got to defend that Kappa title here tonight. That is still yet to come. Plus the 2 Money in the Bank qualifiers. I can only imagine who is up in line. Oh, what is it? Oh, my God. A kick right between the field goal posts. Since Tad Peters rolling out of the ring, and there you see Maggie Moore still sitting next. Oh, well, Nate just bumped into the ref. Oh, and Tad grabbing the throat, which opens them up some time here to climb back into the ring now. And perched off the top and hits a double axe handle. And now the fisticuffs ensue here on the outside of the ring. As we have yet another brawl here tonight on the outside of the ring, and Nathan Moore with a giant leaping knee to the face. Tad coming back with a standing drop kick, takes Nate off his feet. We've had quite the event tonight between internet cutouts and connections, storm warnings, feud. Oh, what is? Oh my God! Do not zoom in on that, please. Oh my God! What is he gonna win by countout? Nate! Oh my God, bro! This match continues. Wow! Rolls him over, lateral press. Nate kicks out. Man, that was close. That was probably the closest one I've ever seen. Nate slips back in the ring just in the nick of time, and now we're back and forth between Nathan Moore and Tad Peters. Slap fighting here. Oh. What? Is the ring announcer drunk? What are you talking about? Competitor's been eliminated. What the heck is going on here? Oh, here it is. Whoa! Maggie Moore, the wife. Wait. Oh, the referee's going to throw it out. And the winner of the match will be Nathan Moore via disqualification, but obviously they don't care. That was the plan all along, obviously. Maggie Moore came... Oh. Apparently the Puerto Rican chickmunk says, oh, I want some of him. You go back. I got this handled. Okay, Tad Peters leaves the ring. And now we have husband versus wife. One more time here tonight. The match thrown out. Nathan Moore wins over Tad Peters by DQ, disqualification. But Maggie wants a little bit of this here tonight. And, well, so far she's getting some. Kicked in the face. Oh, and a super kick. Trademark maneuver there from Nathan Moore. And now he is getting ready for something else here. What's this? Oh, no. Curb stomped his own wife's face into the mat. Good Lord. And so wait, is this a match or does this turn into a brawl, just a brawl? I'm not sure. Maggie Moore now trying to fight back here and kicks him in the face for good measure. You know what? Everyone's going to kick each other in the face. Why not? And now Nate tucked in the corner, but discus forearm shot takes her off her feet. Working the left arm here. This is by far one of the biggest and hottest rivalries going into the big one. Oh, big top rope splash, but Maggie raised the knees up. And here comes the wife. Hits him with the Hurricane Rana. We're no doubt going to see some form of Nathan Moore and Rogue and Leo Reigns and John Chaos versus Tad Peters, Maggie Moore, Celestia, and the Doll. We're going to see some form of that in 2 weeks at the big one. I don't know what, but it's all going to have to come to an end at some point. Here comes Nathan Moore. Oh my God. Middle rope Phoenix splash. That's crazy. I didn't know he could even do that move. Maggie Moore running forwards, missing. And now Nate's got her up, but she counters into a bulldog anyways. Counter to a counter. And now Maggie throwing Nate into the corner. Pops him down. Oh, and a Bronco Buster. Look at this. Maggie Moore giving Nathan Moore a little bit of face full of stuff there. And now she's set and ready for a finisher. Uh-oh, this could spell doom for Nathan Moore here. Toe kicks him. And here, low, up and over. Connects on him. I mean, to be fair, this isn't really fair to Nathan Moore. He already wrestled one match against Tad Peters. So he is definitely not 100% like Maggie Moore is. And he came out here by himself. There is no Rogue or John Chaos or Leo Reigns to back him up. So I guess he just decided he could man it up and do, oh my God. Just throws his wife into the turnbuckle with a buckle bomb. And here he comes. No, he tried to go for a curb stomp, but she rolled out of the way. Just misses. Toe kick for Maggie Moore. She's going to go for it again. Up and over. Nailed it. Nathan Moore now stunned. What is this? Oh, look at this. Going for the crossbow submission. Interesting move there. And tries a drop kick. Nathan Moore steps out of the way. And look at Nathan Moore's body, by the way. His chest is all beaten up, bruised. Man, he's got marks all over his chest from this fight. Actually, these two fights. His back and his chest are completely bruised up. Maggie Moore, front drop kick. Amy Pond in the house. She had a match earlier. Here comes Maggie Moore. Oh, spins him and drives him into the mat. Maggie Moore will have the last laugh here tonight over Nathan Moore. Look at that. Leading into 2 weeks into the big one where this is going to definitely break down. And Tad Peters' dog collection gets the last laugh here tonight, despite Nathan Moore getting the win over Tad Peters originally. All right, I know a lot of you may not know exactly who I am, but I'm coming out here to let you know who I am. My name's Danny D, and I'm here to back up my boy, OG Brad Vickers. And I'm going to tell you right now, last week's loss in that Hell in the Cell match was an absolute travesty. The fact that he lost his belt to Jen Von Lee in a one-on-one bout, just as simple as that in that Hell in a Cell, even after crunching her through the top of the cell structure, and she came plummeting down into the ring mat, and she was still able to come back and get the win. I don't know, man. I call hacks or something, because that should not have happened. The fact that my boy Evan, a.k.a. OG Brad Vickers, won that hardcore title match in an 8-man backstage brawl, man, he fought tooth and nail to make it all the way to the end, and even put away the champion at the time, Jess Moxie, to win that hardcore title belt. He proved to everyone that he is the supremacy when it comes to the hardcore division here at CPW. Now, I know a lot of you think of him as just another video game character, but I think he proved his heart and his soul to everybody by winning that match and staying as hardcore champion.
Much appreciated.
72 has just driven a gift sub to Danny, нижнее подчеркивание до нижнее подчеркивание ID. Thank you. They have gifted 197 times.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you for the gift sub as well while I'm out here on the mic. But yes, let me get to my part in all of this story. Everybody knows about Brad Vickers versus Jen Von Lee. We saw it a little bit earlier when the cops actually had to intervene in between their rivalry. That's another chapter of the story. But I came out here to talk about is myself and what I had to go through last Tuesday on the front page of Twitch. And what is that match? Me having the back of OG Brad Vickers and Monica having the back of one Jen Von Lee, and it escalated by extension into a rivalry between us. And I have a bone to pick with you, Monica. Actually, I have a few bones to pick off of me after you crammed me into that dumpster last Tuesday and shut the lid on me. You know how long it took me to shower all the stench off of my body and my clothes and my ring gear after you trapped me inside that dumpster and then sat on top of it on the front page of Twitch as if you did something glamorous or glorious by shutting me inside that dumpster. You essentially said that I was the biggest piece of trash on Twitch by sitting on that dumpster on the main page for 2,500 viewers to see. And I take absolute offense to that, Monica. So you know what? I'm not ever going to forget about what you did to me and embarrass me just because you're friends with Jen and just because I'm friends with Evan. What's going to go down is I'm laying down an open challenge to you, Monica, as well, at the big one, this CPW's WrestleMania in 2 weeks. I don't have a match in mind right now. Hell, I might just do a submission win only match. It'd bring me great pleasure to lock you in the sharpshooter and make you tap out on the grandest stage in CPW. Oh, yeah, that sounds really nice. That'd be a great payback. All right, Monica, so you have 2 weeks to figure it out and accept. Actually, less than that. So do you accept my challenge? I'm laying one down to you. Danny versus Monica. And after it's all said and done, not only will I beat you, I'll beat the pink out of your hair, but then Evan will once again become hardcore champion and get his hardcore title back away from Jen Von Lee. No matter who else in that psychotic hardcore division wants that belt back, I don't care what kind of butchers, vampires, zombies, freaks, psychopaths, or thumbtack lover, eaters, swallowers are in that hardcore division. I don't give two craps. OG Brad Vickers is where he's at, and he's going to get his hardcore title back. And that's all I got to say about that. Wait, what the heck is this? What? Whoa, 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 what match is this? What is happening? They're suddenly in the... Cassidy Ryan and Jimbo Aberdeen is suddenly in the ring here. We didn't get any entrances. What is this? Oh my God, this is a large mountain of a man. We saw him debut last Tuesday when he tried to take Zozoken's Kappa title. And we don't get entrances tonight, unfortunately. I don't know why. Maybe due to storm warnings here in the area. I don't know. They thought maybe another Asterial would happen. But nevertheless, we have Cassidy Ryan, the former World Heavyweight Champion, taking on Jimbo Aberdeen in only a second match here in CPW. And this is a giant of a man from the mountains of West Virginia. And he's always hungry. And apparently... Wait, no way. You're not telling me... Wait a minute. Wait, what? Is this... I'm hearing this through the corporate locker room. Apparently Eric Bischoff... No way. This match is a Money in the Bank qualifier? Are you serious right now? Cassidy Ryan is the previous World Heavyweight Champion, rightfully so. He deserves to get a shot at that World Heavyweight title. Jimbo Aberdeen, this is only a second match. He debuted last Tuesday, and he's getting an opportunity to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match to cash in for a title shot. That is a bad idea. We already have Raji in that match. It is a ladder match. We cannot have Jimbo Aberdeen and Raji, the Big Biscuit, 2 of the 8 people in an 8-person ladder match. We just, no. The ring is going to break. We cannot have this. Cassidy Ryan, you must win. For your own honor and for the ring and for the fans at ringside. That is a hazard. That is a danger to humanity. We cannot have this. And besides that, if this man here, this Jimbo Aberdeen, if he wins, he's probably going to eat the briefcase anyway. Oh my God. Well, nevertheless, Jimbo Aberdeen is here. Second match, making his...
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be in the game, all right. And let's see if Cassidy Ryan... Oh my God, all of the weight of Mr. Aberdeen on top of the body of Cassidy Ryan. He's still able to kick out somehow. What is this? Oh no. Oh! That might have been a little below the belt. Well, so far, big boy Jimbo here is putting some work in. I think he was still hungry after last week's loss to Zozoken for the Kappa title. And he is back here tonight. Oh my God, how did he have the flexibility to kick him in the face like that? I don't even know. By the way, I just looked at the top of the screen. Did I get a $40 donation earlier? Did I miss that? When did that happen? Did that alert go off? I completely missed that. Oh, Feats, was that you? When did you do that? I completely missed it. Thanks, man. If that was you. I just happened to look at the top of the screen and saw the... I hope the alert went off when it was supposed to. Oh, after Danny's... Did the alert go off? Appreciate that. Thank you. Cassidy Ryan rolling over the big old Jimbo, but look at that turnbuckle pad being used against him there. Well, that's bad timing on the part of Cassidy Ryan, who would love to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match in 2 weeks at the big one and earn a right to carry that briefcase around. I can only imagine the kind of cockiness that Cassidy Ryan is going to have, knowing that he could cash in that for a title belt anytime. Oh my God, oh my God. Cassidy Ryan's face right now looks like, oh, and he won. And Cassidy Ryan, the former world heavyweight champion, puts away the hillbilly from West Virginia, and he will enter the Money in the Bank match with RAJI and Grem. And apparently I don't have his theme on the thing. Okay.
NWO.
Does anyone remember what the rating of Raji versus Asterial was earlier? There's been so much crap happening. Storms interrupting my stream, the stuff not working in the stupid 2K game. I completely forgot to get the rating on that. All right, thank you. like our last 3 matches of the night tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching tonight. We had some good viewers before all the thunderstorm hiccups happened. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Okay, can we get through the last 3 matches? Please. Jesus Christ. Let's find out.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Small Town, USA, weighing in at 210 pounds, Pal What's Guy!
Guess who's back?
And his partner from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 238 pounds, Billy Hart.
Let's party!
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 668 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Welch Mocker and Angus Kong, the Acolytes.
The most dominant tag team in CPW to this day. Anubis Khan, the Welsh Mosher, set to do battle here tonight. Non-title tag team action against a very hodgepodge team here tonight. I mean, if you're looking at this on paper, it should be a pretty easy night at the office for the Titans here, but we'll see. We've been surprised before. Power Wash Guy teaming up with Billy Hargrove tonight. Two very water-inspired characters here. And Power Wash Guy just immediately, wow, unloading on Anubis Khan here to start the match. I guess he was Power Wash Guy super excited to see the Power Wash 2 DLC Adventure Time last night here at Croakitoad. So that got him all fired up. As he sends Anubis Khan over next to Billy Hargrove. And now the best lifeguard in lifeguard in Hawkins is now the legal man. And look at the teamwork. Wow. For never having teamed together before ever. They're showcasing some pretty good unity here. Maybe they've been practicing off screen. Who knows? But as it pertains to the Titans, the World Tag Team Champions, I think if I were a betting person, I would say that they're probably getting geared up to defend their title belts against Morsel and Mr. Cantot at the big one in 2 weeks. The team that just seems to be so coated in baby oil, they just seem to escape their grasp and outmaneuver them every time. I feel like they're probably going to try to put that rivalry to rest once and for all in 2 weeks. Put the horse out to pasture, so to speak. They once again picked up a very sneaky baby oil covered victory last Tuesday on the front page of Twitch against the Titans. And I'm sure the big boys have not forgotten about that 7 days ago. And I would hate to be Billy Hargrove and Power Wash Guy in this position right now, because they are like lambs to the slaughter right now. Oh, man. Almost ripped the slider right off his foot there. Welsh Mosher with a stomp to the breadbasket. And now everybody has had some time in the match as legal entrant. As Welsh Mosher sends Billy Hargrove into the corner. Clock Tower. Tag made, Anubis Khan back in. And he's got Billy up on the shoulders. Ooh, alley-oops him up and over. Drops him face first into the ring mat. So we do have 2 matches left tonight. We do have Zozoken defending his Kappa title. And then, of course, our last Money in the Bank qualifier for tonight. And we'll find out who 4 of the 8 people will be in that Money in the Bank match in 2 weeks. We already know it's going to be Grem. We know it's going to be Raji, and we know it's going to be Cassidy Ryan, who will be the 4th and final person to qualify here tonight. As Anubis Khan, European uppercut into the lateral press, but Billy's going to kick out. Ooh, immediately just yoits him across the ring. Off the ropes. Duck under from Anubis Khan, and a little bit of a collision there. Into the corner. We've already got several matches lined and set up as it pertains to tonight. I mean, we know it's going to be Rock Hard Meat taking on Shadow Chrono for the international title. We know it's Psycho T versus Spinny for the world heavyweight title. We basically know that it's going to be the Titans taking on Morsel and Mr. Cantot for the world tag team titles. We still have a little bit of disarray when it comes to the television title with Buttons, Feats, and Hype right now. Looks like Welsh Mosher arguing with the referee there. Trying to intimidate the referee. Uh-oh, Billy Hargrove. Oh, getting hit with the battering ram from the big Welshman. And oh, turns him inside out. Huge, strong lariat. Wow. And Power Wash Guy is being forced to come in to make the save for his partner. The women's championship also in a little bit of has a little bit of question marks on it. I mean, we know Diamond really wants to still go for that shot for the women's title, but we heard from our chief medical expert in the CPW roster. He's our go-to guy for anything medical in the backstage area, Comatrix, and he recommended Diamond needs to get off that neck. I mean, we saw what happened last Tuesday. That match had to abruptly end because of that incident that occurred outside of the ring. The referee threw the X up on Diamond and the match had to stop. And we saw her tonight wearing a neck brace. And it was basically doctor's orders, you know. So we are currently right now kind of MIA on a challenger for Asterial for the women's title, but we do know that Chalk defeated her last week non-title, so that could be a thing there. And as well as Mr. Coke laying open an open challenge to Spike Ryan, where the loser will have to wear the Baby Rage mask until they can shed the curse off, which will apparently be the big finale and the finish of that rivalry that's been ongoing for a while now. What better time and what better place to end it at the big one, the CPW WrestleMania. I mean, it's the biggest event of the entire year. What a perfect place to have rivalries and feuds come to an end for sure. Big power wash splash off the top, but Anubis Khan rolled out of the way. And then on top of all of that, you've got Miles Wildmore and AzurRayne just randomly picking off targets backstage on the CPW roster together like two thorns in everybody's sides. Those two crazy maniacs, you never know who they're going to target in the backstage area next. Seems like that's their game. Uh-oh. Look at this nice teamwork here. Drop kick into a flatliner between Power Wash Guy and Billy Hargrove. And Billy's going to climb to the top of the diving board. Here he goes. Oh, tried to splash into the pool, but Anubis Khan saw that one coming. Oh, huge big discus lariat. And a tag made. Welsh Musher now back in. This giant tank of a man. Uh-oh. Billy Hargrove looking like he did when he was face-to-face with the Mind Flayer. Welsh Musher not having any of his stuff here. He's trying to chop and punch away. And sends Billy off the ropes and runs right into a brick wall. Well, Schmosher now sending Billy into the corner. This is not the place he wants to be. Ooh, completely surrounded by two giant titans who are the tag team champions. What the heck is this? Billy Hargrove able to hoist Anubis Khan up like that. I don't know how he was able to do that, but he did. Tag made. Power Wash Guy's back in. He must have had some of that Mind Flayer DNA running through his veins to be able to have the power and the strength to do that. I mean, I know Billy Hargrove does work out a lot, but dang, that was actually quite impressive. Power Wash Guy sending Anubis Khan flying to the outside. Another tag. It almost seems like Power Wash Guy is afraid to get in the match. He's barely really been in the match. This has really been all Billy Hargrove tonight. I think Power Wash Guy is running away from the Titans tonight, making Billy do most of the work. That's what it kind of seems like, but reverse Irish whip, and here comes the Welsh Mosher. Nope, Billy Hargrove yanks his ankles from behind, and now we're back in the... Oh my God! Great googly moogly. He just sent Billy Hargrove back to the upside down. Good Lord. And it looks like Billy Hargrove's trying to mount a comeback here after taking that huge shot. Ooh, combos, combos. Oh, a little bit of trash talk there from Billy Hargrove. What is this? Oh, classic pile driver. Spikes Anubis Khan on his head. That forces Welsh Monster to come in the ring to make the save for the tag champions. Wow. And then missing an elbow. We got a 4.5 match star rating. Ducks under the lariat again. Anubis Khan trying to come back here. Uh-oh. Oh, nice move. And now we have a double down. Both. Oh! Anubis Khan strikes first with the strong lariat. Goes over to tag in his partner, Welsh Mosher, who has definitely been, for the most part, unscathed throughout this entire match. A game plan by the Titans, I suppose. Billy Hargrove trying to work on the Mosher here. Ooh, maybe trying to take the mask off. Ooh. Interesting game plan there from Billy Hargrove, who sends Welsh Mosher over to the other side. Make a tag, and Power Wash Guy is back in. Punch to the gut. And Power Wash Guy, wrong time for him to taunt. Thrown off the ring. Springboard and caught him. Nice. I thought he was going to be out of reach on that one, but he just narrowly hit it. And now Welsh Mosher, reverse Irish whip. Power Wash Guy reversing out of that one. And once again, fighting back with the offense. Here comes Welsh. Whoa! That'll chop your Power Wash helmet for sure. Another tag made. Anubis Khan back in. And Power Wash Guy. Oh, it gets rotated on him. And a lateral press. No, wait, Anubis Khan putting the feet on the ropes to try to end it. Only gets a 1 count. Wins out on the exchange again, off the ropes. And catches him. No, Power Wash Guy with the reversal. Spikes Anubis Khan's head into the mat. Tag made. Billy Hargrove back in. 5-star match rating now between the World Tag Team Champions and this very unassuming team here between Power Wash Guy and Billy Hargrove, who's making his return to CPW after losing the Kappa title last year. Or should I say earlier this year. And Welsh Mosher just shovels him down into the mat. Uh-oh. This could be it. No, Billy Hargrove somehow powers out. Can't believe it. That is pretty wild. Here comes Mosher now. Looking for something. What's he got? Up on the shoulder. Oh, and Billy Hargrove has just been busted open. His face catching the ring rope. Nasty fall there for Billy, who reverse Irish whips Anubis Khan into his own partner. And a fight now ensuing on the apron. Brings Anubis Khan back in. Now going to the top. Is Welsh Mosher gonna... No, he did not. The top rope forearm smash to Anubis Khan, and here comes Mosher to break the pin. They are fighting with everything they got here as the rookie underdogs in this matchup for sure. Billy Hargrove doing most of the work, I would say, though. As the underdog team, here comes Power Wash Guy yet again. Anubis Khan really needs to make a tag to Welsh Mosher, I would say. Oh, big time splash by Power Wash Guy. Lots of splishing and lots of splashing with this combined team. Oh, he's going to go up for it again. Oh, did he get it a second time? I think he did. 2 splashes back-to-back on Anubis Khan. Off the top rope by Power Wash Guy. Ooh. And Anubis Khan needs to make a tag and get out of there. Get Welsh Mosher back in there, I would say. Power Wash Guy looking to reverse. Hits him with a clothesline. And picks him up. Norman Smiley scoop slam. Rolls him over. Working the arm. Where's he going with him now? Neutral corner. And what's this? What the heck is this? Oh, not ping-ponging his head between the ring ropes. I have never seen that before. And then busts Anubis Khan's head open. Now going for the pin. Oh my God, they just won. I can't believe it. This little unassuming team, it's like the little unassuming teams are the weakness of the Titans. The smaller and most unassuming they are, they have the better chance of winning against these two giant behemoths. I don't know how they just did it, but they did it. That is insane.
Championship!
Wait a minute, 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 wait, no. Well, apparently Zozoken was already here from last Tuesday on floor level 99. And he ambushes Vampie from behind. And this is like the match that brings it all around full circle here from last Tuesday when Zozoken showed back up the CPW and won like 6 different matches on the night, including a 30-person whole Royal Rumble match. And we are back to square one again. This is where it all started. Zozoken defeating Vampie to win the Kappa title to begin with. And apparently she has requested a shot to get the title back, and that's what she's going to try to do here tonight in our semi-main event. And a little fun fact about this match, actually. If Vampie actually wins this title, all 3 members of the Blood Triangle will have title belts. Asterial being the women's champion, Jen Von Lee being the hardcore champion, and Vampie being the Kappa champion. How's that? But Zozoken defeated her last Tuesday in the first match, so we know how it went last time these two met off and squared off. And Zozoken, let's be honest, has an incredible track record right now after last week's show. So here we go. All right. We're back. We're finally in the ring. So this will not actually end in a referee removal or anything like that. We are actually going to get a match as Vampie's cloak floats in the air. Here in our semi-main event, only one match left here tonight, and that is our last Money in the Bank qualifier for this week. As Zozoken hits the drop toe hold, he sure loves that move off the rebound. Vampie missing the running drop kick. And I also just realized that because Zozoken came out here and pulled a sneaky one, we didn't get the full title introduction either. And Zozoken pounding the mat, and I think Vampie got a little confused by that. The Claret probably channeling the powers of white energy, and Vampie hissed at it for sure. And Vampie with the quickie roll up. Nothing there. Standard rules apply in this thing. Vampie with the backbreaker. Of course, Vampie, one of the three members of the Blood Triangle. What the hell was that sound? Jesus. Of course, Ashira, the current reigning women's champion. We saw in action earlier against Raji, almost winning to qualify for the Money in the Bank in 2 weeks. We saw Jin Von Lee earlier getting assaulted by OG Brad Vickers. And also losing a match to Jess Moxie, who certainly wants the hardcore title back as well. Zozoken with a nice spine buster out of the corner, now going for the cover as the referee slaps him in the head. Only a 2 count, 3-star match rating for the Kappa Championship. Oh, here comes that mana drain submission move. We saw this a lot last Tuesday on the front page of Twitch. Bending and contorting the body to drain all that mana down until there's nothing left. Maybe a little bit too early in the match, though. Vampie resists, and the match will continue. Up on the shoulders. Ooh, struggling to get the weight up. And drops him into the mat. Zozoken, and I think rolling to the ring apron area. Can Vampie, oh, as she does. A spear sending Zozoken flying to the outside of the ring. Right next to our amazing sponsors here at Croakitoad. And Zozoken almost getting thrown into the side of the steel steps. And, oh, Vampie, what is this? Oh, just pancakes him into the mat after bending him around her back. And again, missing the steel steps. Oh, and Vampie, oh no, clawing the back, the eyes, the face. Vampie going hostile here on Zozoken as the referee continues to count the ring out count. They need to get back into the ring. Up to a 6 count. Reverse Irish whip, and there we go. We're back inside. Vampie containing the arm, driving the deltoid into the mat. Now rolls him over right on top of that CPW logo. Oh, immediate kick out. Zozoken right back up. Oh, running thrust kick. Catches her out of nowhere. And reverse Irish whip off the ropes. Nice drop kick off the rebound. Back outside the ring again we go. And Vampie says, no, you get back in there. Back up to her feet. And Zozoken counters. Oh, nice running neck breaker. Takes Vampie down to the mat. Zozoken trying to figure out his game plan here. A side moonsault, but Vampie raises the knees up. Not a good landing there. Oh, missed the drop kick. Wow. Vampie still trying to fight back. And sending him over into the corner. Got him cinched up. We're going to the... Oh, no, we're going to see that top rope DDT. Oh, that top rope assisted DDT spiking Zozoken's head right into the mat. Not a good way to land as Vampie set with a finisher locked and ready. Here he goes. Oh, the Impaler DDT right after the fact. Finishing maneuver onto Zozoken. He's got a kick out here. Oh my God, and he does it. Vampie has done it. She has won back the Kappa Championship after a crazy front page stint by Zozoken all last Tuesday. Vampie is once again Kappa champion here tonight, and the Blood Triangle all have title belts now. It's main event time, and we're going to figure out who the fourth person in the Money in the Bank ladder match will be in 2 weeks at the big one. Who's going to qualify? Let's find out right here in our last match of the night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the unholy union from your darkest fears. Weighing in at 240 pounds, Madman Clown.
Wait, another one in our main event? Wait, who is this? Whoa. Oh my God. What? What in the... What in the Halloween time is that? Is that Ryan Matthews? This is the first time we've seen him in the new season. Ryan Matthews. A lot leaner than the last time we saw him. Lost quite a bit of mass. Not as large as we used to see him before. Wow. And wow, he is... Oh, wow. Shrieking back at the fans here. That little kid better watch out. That's a scary looking individual. Actually, both of these guys are not exactly the ones you want next to your kids. I would say a creepy, maniacal, crazy clown.
Just come in with a raid. Thank you for joining us, friends.
And thank you for the raid, Atomic Bob. Welcome in. Hello, welcome to the main event in the last match of our show, which has been attempted to be discontinued 3 different times tonight due to thunderstorms in the area, but somehow we managed to keep it all in one VOD. I don't know how, but we're still here somehow. Last match of the night between AzurRayne and Ryan Matthews for the final opportunity to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match in 2 weeks at the big one to get the 4th of 8 slots. Yes, appreciate that. Welcome in. Hello. How was Toxic Commando? That game is fun. We played that for a little bit a few weeks ago. Hope you're enjoying that. By the way, this match has not entered the ring yet. Are we about to get some referee intervention here? We need to get this thing in the ring, fellas. Or the referee is going to say enough of this nonsense. Oh, and there it is. I called it. The referee glitching into place and stopping this. My God, Ryan Matthews is grotesque. All right, no, we're not having that. Eric Bischoff says, put him in the ring and let's start this thing officially. Here we go. Wow, I cannot keep not looking at Ryan Matthews' face. Very crazy. Definitely a lot smaller than the last time we saw him. He went on that reverse bulking. He went into lose like 80 pounds. I guess resorting to more cruiserweight tactics rather than power and strength. We'll see how that does him here tonight against AzurRayne, who we saw earlier assaulting Lucinda and Necro in the backstage area alongside Miles Wildmore. This will be a huge opportunity for both of these psychopaths to be able to hold that briefcase here in CPW where you can cash in anytime, anywhere on a title that you want. Ryan Matthews almost looking like a mixture of like the Smiley Gang from Manhunt and Jeepers Creepers. If these two were to try to out scare each other, I think we'd be here all night. I don't think there's any out scaring these two. Two very creepy in their own ways individuals and characters of CPW for sure. Doing battle here in our main event of the evening. And there we got fisticuffs there. They know what's on the line. A shot to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And again, thank you Atomic Bomb for the raid. I have a feeling maybe Atomic Bomb will be showing up next Tuesday here on CPW. Keep your eyes peeled and get your fuses ready because the bomb will be dropping soon here on CPW for sure. And Ryan Matthews, front guillotine choke. I remember that move from last season. He's got AzurRayne all cinched in tight there. But this crazy clown's gonna slip out of that one and fire back with a sling blade. The AzurRayne cape going crazy as usual. Oh, double feet to the chin. That's what we've come to expect from someone like AzurRayne. And hello, Lady Lavin, I see you in the house as well. Here at the end of our show, the main event, the last match of the night, and there's a backslide into the pin. Oh my God, he did it! Ryan Matthews coming out of nowhere like a stalker in the night, comes in here and defeats AzurRayne, out trolls him to win a shot in Money in the Bank. And look at that. Look at this, Ryan Matthews trying to get away with it, and AzurRayne says, no. Uh-oh. You done pissed off the maniacal clown. Whoa, what the hell is going on here? Is this... I think Ryan Matthews won legitimately, but this is AzurRayne we're talking about. He's not going to take no for an answer, even if he loses. And then Ryan Matthews comes right back anyway and hits him with a strong lariat, turning AzurRayne inside out. And that's going to do it. Wow, what a way to end off our show tonight. Ryan Matthews, who we haven't heard or seen from in a while. I'm sure most people even really kind of forgot he was on the roster. Comes out of nowhere in our main event, defeating AzurRayne to be the 4th person in this year's Money in the Bank ladder match to join Grem, RAJI, and Cassidy Ryan. Interesting development there. Very, very unsuspecting. But that is how we're going to end it here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We plugged away and continued despite the terrible thunderstorms disconnecting my power numerous times. And then the universe mode not saving any of my progress, apparently, because 2K is going to 2K. I have to take a look at that and see why that happened. But that will do us for tonight. We'll be back next Tuesday, and it will be the go-home show for CPW, guys. The go-home show before the big one, before WrestleMania. If you thought tonight was big, wait until you come here next Tuesday, where it's going to be the last stop before our WrestleMania. The feuds, the stories, the plots are going to get even heavier next Tuesday. And we're already starting to get a card stacked up for the big one right now anyway after tonight. But there's going to be even more next Tuesday. Appreciate y'all coming by. I will be streaming tomorrow, pending thunderstorms, of course. But I will be back tomorrow night. I think I'm just going to do some casual, like, hidden cats games and stuff for achievements. It'll just be like a really casual stream, nothing too serious. But that'll be my last stream for this week, and then I'm out for work again. But I will have next weekend off. Not this weekend, but next weekend I will have off. So I will be here next weekend